Do you know the taxes and fees that you'd pay when you're building a house in Kenya? So probably you're planning to build a house. You may be doing your research on how much it will cost you and what you'll pay and what you'll need. So in this video, we are going to discuss the fees and taxes that you pay when you're building a house in Kenya. For the purposes of this video, we are going to use an example of a house costing roughly 3 million. So number one is a building plan and approval fees from local authorities. So when you're building a house, first of all, you need a building plan. And for you to be able to get a building plan, number one, you need a land surveyor. So a land surveyor ensures that your house project aligns with the physical realities of the specific land. So the rates of land surveyors range from 5,000 to 20,000 per hour. So let's say in this case, a land surveyor works for you for 5 hours. So if you're paying 5,000, that is 25,000 Kenya shillings. Next, you need an architecture. An architecture will definitely draw and give you a design for your house. And for architectures, they are also paid 5,000 to 20,000 per hour. So in this case, we're also going to use 5,000. So if an architecture draws the design of your house for 5 hours, you'll pay them 25,000. So and then next is approval from the county government. So you need approval from the county government for you to be able to build your house. So the county government approval varies from county to county. So for example, say a county like Meru, if you're constructing a house that is worth 3 million, you'll pay 30,000 shillings. The next fee you pay is the environmental impact assessment fee. This fee is to ensure that the house that you're constructing complies with the environmental and public health regulations, and it is paid to the National Environmental Management Authority at a minimum of 10,000 Kenya shillings. So for the environmental impact assessment, you'll pay a 0.5% of tax. So in this case, we'll pay the minimum, which is 10,000. Next cost you'll incur is a tax, and that is a tax on constructional material. So let's say in this case, you'll be using materials worth 2 million to construct that house. That will mean that you'll incur a value-added tax of 16% of the 2 million, which is 320,000 Kenya shillings. So the next cost you'll incur is the withholding tax that is taxed on the contractor's fee. So maybe you've given the contractor to work with a budget of 1 million. So the withholding tax is 3% of the contractor's fee, which is 30,000 Kenya shillings. Next is the occupational permit fees. So the occupational permit fees is a fee that you pay before you move into the house. So the occupational permit fees is paid to the county government, and it is 2,500 Kenya shillings. So the total amount of taxes and fees you'll pay, number one is the building plan and approval fees, which comes to 80,000 Kenya shillings. The environmental impact assessment, which is 10,000 Kenya shillings. The construction on building.
So hello guys, welcome back to Greatech Interior Designs. We introduce you to our 5-bedroom, still on construction, but we are here to finish up. So welcome inside. So this is the outside part of this balcony. These are 2 columns. It's still under painting, that's undercoat. The fill up is also going on, so tiles are still on the process too. And this is the inner side of it. This is our corridor. The corridor is a design of gypsum with some decorations on top of it. The electrical part is there to be done, but as I've just told you that the house is still in construction, so the painting is also taking place here, and the sandpaper. This is the sitting room. This is the sitting room area part of it. You can see the roof area, the decoration part of this gypsum board. It's really looking so beautiful. So the tiles in this room is done, and it's a white tile. The only thing left is the cleaning of these tiles, and it's just looking some. You can see how the windows, the framework is done. The only thing is left is the framework, but the windows are the sliding windows. These are the glass windows that are sliding, so everything with windows is there to be done. These are our tiles here, the stock of our tiles. In master bedroom, we are there to clarify our work. So this sitting room, the only thing left is the electrical part of it. The sockets, the mounting of the light, going on. So you can see how this will be tiling and look like. The plumbing work is also yet to be done here. This place was left for a sink, which is yet to be mounted around here. This is our serving window. It's a connection from our dining to the kitchen. So this is the serving window. And that's all our cooking room and our dining. So this is we go back to our corridor. This is one of the very longest corridors we have worked on. As I told you earlier, with our first bedroom. So before we go to the other bedroom, we first access our kitchen. This is our kitchen. The tiling is on the process. So the rest is only the painting and the tiles, as you can see. The serving table is yet to be constructed there. And the part of the electrical, those ones are left for electrical part of it. So that's all the kitchen. The storage connection to our kitchen, and we have the exit door to this kitchen. So these are also the storage down. Everything left is the part of just part of this side is yet to be constructed and it will be done. So that's our window, the store window. That's all in our kitchen. So let me take you to one of the first bedroom. From the entrance, this is the first bedroom. This part is our corridor. It's not yet done, though the painting is yet to be done. So this is our first bedroom here. It's just a single bedroom, no toilet inside it, no wardrobes yet. We are yet to construct our wardrobes on top of inside this bedroom. So painting on the gypsum painting is done. Yeah, on the decoration is done. The paint is done. The only paint left is the wall paint. This undercoat, remember this is the undercoat. They have only done the sandpaper work. So this is the undercoat. So this undercoat, the windows are done. Things to do with windows are done. Then we have the tiles are done in this room. Everything is done. The only thing left is the painting, the final paint, and the wardrobes and the lights. That's the electrical part of it is not yet to be done, but in a few days time we will be there. So the doors are also constructed here. Very strong doors, very beautiful doors. The only thing left with these doors too is the paint. Yeah. So very beautiful doors. Very good. So this is the corridor to the 3 bedrooms. In this part, the tiles are also going on in this corridor. So I don't think it will access the other bedroom, but it's just a few steps in. So before you access the 3 bedrooms, these are public toilets. This is a public toilet. The public toilet, the tiles are yet to be done, and the plumbing work is yet to be done. So these are public toilets. The tiles on the wall are very smart, and they're very different from the tiles on the floor, as you can see. So these are public toilets. The paint on top there is yet to be done. The fill-up is going on, and the sandpaper. So in this toilet is not yet, but we will be done with it in a few days' time. So this is the second bedroom after that first one. So this is the second bedroom. This second bedroom, the only thing left is the electrical work, wardrobes. Yeah. The only thing left is the electrical work and wardrobes. The tiles are done. Very beautiful tiles on the floor. The paint on the roof, the ceiling part of it is done. The only thing left is the sandpaper on that ceiling and the wall. The walls are not done. The final paint, this is the undercoat as I told you earlier. This is the undercoat. This is the undercoat. I think the red is done in the filler. They are taking both undercoat and filler. We are left with the wardrobe there. We are left with our wardrobe here. And a little part of it. And we might use each and every sentence we make. So we are not able to access our 2 bedrooms, so we can see it from a distance. This is the 4th bedroom. This is the 3rd bedroom, sorry. This is the 3rd bedroom. This is the children's bedroom. The only thing left there, the tiles are done. The painting of the roof work is done. The ceiling part is done. So the windows are also constructed and it's done. And then from a distance you can see our master bedroom there. That is our master bedroom. That's our master bedroom. The master bedroom is almost done. I think the only part left is the final paint and the electrical part of it. Yeah. Also the ceiling is not yet done. As I can see from a distance, the ceiling is not yet done. So let me take you to the final bedroom, which is almost outside of this building. Let me take you to the final bedroom. As I take you to the final bedroom, let's also talk about this corridor, this balcony. Yeah? The balcony is really designed on a very round and one part beautiful color. The only thing left is the queens and the sandpaper work. This is an extension of a corridor here, but not, it cannot be accessed. You can only store your, let's say if you have a motorcycle or a bicycle. It's just a relaxed area, just a shade. You can just chill while charging your phone. So let me take you to the last bedroom, which is here to be done on this other side. It's not connected to this room. So let me take you to the last bedroom. That is the outer part of this side. So this house, these are the columns. The molding part of it is yet to be done. Yeah. And the painting. This is only the undercoat. So those two pipes, they're for electrical. That's the security lights, the decorated wall lamps. Those are for the right. So you can see our molding. A well decorated molding, as you can see. This is a part of the molding and the windows. These are our outer side of the master bedroom, as you can see. So these are our security pipe here. Our electrical part is yet to be done. So they are just installing the this is also outer side of this house. You can see well decorated. The only thing left is yet to be painted. So this is the final bedroom that is mounted. The positions outside of this house. So the tile is done. Yeah, these are different color tiles from inside this room. So these are our final bedroom. The painting is taking place. The undercoat, the sandpaper, and the rest is yet to be done. So the electrical part of it, the rest will be done with it. So these are our final bedroom outside this house. So it's not connected to the other rooms. So this is the final part of this house. The painting is yet to be done. That's the killer part of it. It's been taken around. Yeah. I think that from that point, that is all. So after all of this part is done, I'll take you to general walk inside this house. That's us from next week, possibly from next week. It will be all done. So we'll introduce you to how our beautiful work is. This Garitech, we assure you of everything well done. So we'll take you to every part and every single step of this house. Very beautiful part of it. I think I've just not taken you inside the master bedroom. So if you are done, I'll take you. Welcome back next time.